Hi there, my name is Anthony. I'm a Chief Market Analyst here at NAGA, and for the purposes of today's video, I will be showing you how to use the NAGA ecosystem. From a laptop or PC, simply open a web browser, go to naga.com. On the top right, click on Login, type your username and password. After you enter the screen, you will now be in what's called the NAGA Trader. The NAGA Trader is not just your ordinary trader to buy and sell instruments in the financial markets. It's also your gateway into the full ecosystem that offers money management, crypto exchanges, real shares, investment portfolios, social trading, and much more. The first screen you will be greeted by when you enter into your profile is the feed page. The feed page is this main section in the middle here where as you scroll down, you will see updates from other NAGA users and also other NAGA-based accounts, such as mine. For example, earlier today, I gave an update on earnings. Google will be coming out with earnings after market today. So any traders who follow my profile will be able to keep up to date with important market updates. Also on this page, on the left-hand side, you will see some statistics about your trading activity, your followers, and the people that you're following, your copy bonus balance, NAGA Academy webinars in all different types of languages covering a broad range of topics. On the right-hand side, you can see the top winning trades, the top leaders, trades happening in real time from other users, the biggest upward movers and downward movers across all asset classes. And remember, this feed page is adaptive, meaning depending on what you're trading, there's an algorithm on the back end to make sure that you're getting relevant updates from the NAGA community. Now that we understand the feed, let's do a trade together. Let's say you were scrolling down the feed and you decide that now you want to open a position in, let's say, BMW. In order to find BMW, there's two ways you could do it. The first way is by clicking into Markets, Stocks Germany, and locating BMW in the list. The other way, which is faster, would be to use the search bar along the top of the screen. Simply click into the bar, type BMW, and enter it straight away. Now, when I said you wanted to trade BMW, I didn't specify the direction. That's because you can trade in either one of two ways. If you buy BMW, you will make money when the price goes up. Simply click buy, choose your investment amount, and set your take profit at stop loss and enter your buy position. However, because you're trading CFDs, you have the flexibility of trading in the downside. If you believe that BMW shares will go down in price, you can click sell and open a sell position straight away without having to buy the instrument in the first place. That's one of the reasons why a lot of people trade CFDs is because of the flexibility to invest in what's called the downside or short selling. The short selling option or the sell option is available in all CFDs on the platform. So when you trade, you need to make the decision before you enter the position if you want to invest in the upside or the downside. In this case, perhaps I believe that BMW will have a very positive earnings call in a couple of days and that the price will go up as a result. I can click buy. If I think that maybe BMW is having issues at the factory and having issues delivering vehicles to its customers, then I might open a sell position. Okay, let's say I decide I want to buy BMW. In order to complete my purchase, I click on the buy button here on the bottom, after which point I will get a pop-up window confirming my trade. After confirming my trade, I can click on this My Trades section, which will show me all my existing trades along with the trades that I've auto-copying from other users. The source own trades shows the trades that I've opened. The copy trades shows the trades that I'm copying from other users. I can also see pending trades if I'm doing any sort of pending orders like buy limit orders or sell limit orders, closed trades, all my historical trades that I've closed in the past. Everything can be managed from the My Trades section. Okay, so we just walked through an example of how to set up your own trade. Let's say you'd rather auto-copy somebody and let another user do the trading for you. A good place to start would be to look at the leaderboard, which you can find by clicking into Top Traders. On the Top Traders page, you have some filters going along the top of the screen where you can filter for a particular type of top trader. For example, I can base it on profits made all time. And here, for example, I can see that Schwartz has made over $350,000 since he first opened his account with NAGA. Now I can simply click on auto copy here, and then from this window I can set up the auto copy. But what I'd rather do first is show you a cool screen on the user's profile where you can get some information on their statistics. After clicking on Schwartz's page, I can click on stats. And here I can see a nice chart looking at his historical performance over time. He has over 91% winning trades. He has 389 active autocopiers. He likes to trade gold, NASDAQ, New Barrick Gold, US 30, German 30. He has over 1,000 winning trades, just 90 losing trades. And you can see here that his largest winning trade was $33,000 and his largest losing trade was just over $10,000. So after you analyze the stats page and have a better sense of the type of trader you'll be auto-copying, then you need to make the decision on how to enable your auto-copy, which you can do by clicking on this blue button here. And then in this new window, you have two options on how to auto-copy. The first is with position. Position depends on the size of the position that the user you're auto-copying opens. So for example, Schwartz on average opens a $4,766 average size position. If I copy him at 50%, then on his average trade, I would open a $2,350 position roughly, which is half this amount. However, because I'm doing a percentage, at the end of the day, the size of the position depends on Schwartz, because Schwartz can decide to open a $5,000 trade. He can also decide to open a $2,000 trade. It all depends on the author of the trade. Another way to autocopy is by clicking on investment. Investment, it doesn't matter what size position Schwartz opens, you'll always open a fixed amount no matter what. So for example, if Schwartz opens a $10,000 position, I will just simply open a €166 position. If Schwartz opens a $100,000 position, again, I will still only open a €166 position. So some people prefer the investment option because it's a fixed amount and it's more manageable, because you, at the end of the day, you don't know how much position the author is going to open in a particular instrument. Now, regardless of if you do position or investment, you can set your take profit and stop loss. These will be default amounts that you can specify in terms of percentage or euro amounts, and these will be applied for every autocopy going forward. Now, after we enable the autocopy, what that means is that anytime Schwartz open a position, regardless of the instrument, assuming we have the funds available in our account, we too will open that same position as Schwartz. So if we wanted to participate in Schwartz's success, we need to make sure we have enough funds in our account, especially if we're autocopying Schwartz on a percentage basis. If we're doing it on a fixed amount basis, then again, we should just make sure we have enough funds in our account so that we don't miss any trading opportunities. Okay, so what do you do now that you've auto-copied somebody? In order to manage your auto-copy, you need to click into Auto Invest and then click into Auto-Copy. Now, this Auto-Copy section is going to give you everything you need to manage and monitor your auto-copies, okay? So the timeline, which loads by default, will show you historically all the copied trades that you've entered into, or any opportunities that you've missed, or anything else related to your auto copy. The active is going to show you who you're actively auto copying in this moment. So in this moment, I'm auto copying this user who's made me this much since I've started auto copying them, and I'm auto copying them at a fixed amount of €100. Okay, so these are all the active trades I have with this user. I can also view my historical trades with this user, which you can see he's been very profitable for me. If I go into the inactive section, I can see all the other traders that I've auto-copied that I'm no longer auto-copying in this moment. Okay, so after I disable somebody, they will move into the inactive section. So let's say, for example, I want to disable my auto-copy with A. Casillas, then he now appears in my inactive section. Now, another thing that I wanted to show you is that after you've enabled the auto-copy, let's say I enable the auto-copy for Ulicinho. Let's do fixed amount €300. If I go back to auto-copy, he now appears in my active section. Let's say in the future I decide that €300 is too high. I can go in here, edit settings, and I can reduce it to €200, for example. And now you'll see here it says €200. Additionally, hopefully if Ulicinho is very successful, I might decide that I want to increase my amount. I can go to €1,000 and click auto copy. Additionally, I can also edit if I decide, for example, in the future, perhaps I'd rather auto copy releasing you on a percentage basis. All that can be managed from this section within the active page on the auto invest section. Now what we're going to do is look at some other auto invest features, because auto copy is just one of 4 different types of auto invest features. Auto copy allows you to copy the trades of another user. NAGA portfolios, however, allows you to invest in a predetermined group of instruments at the same time. So for example, let's say I'm interested in investing in a moderate risk level portfolio in, let's say, tech stocks, for example. After I click into this portfolio, I can see that over the last year, this portfolio of instruments comprised of IBM, Apple, Twitter, Facebook, and Salesforce shares has made a return of 27% over the last year. All I have to do to get exposure to all of these instruments is click in this invest in this portfolio button, determine my amount, and then click in invest in this portfolio. Now, the minimum for this portfolio is 1,900, but that minimum depends on the portfolio. So for example, around the world has a minimum amount of 1,700 euros. It depends on which portfolio, what the minimum investment is. And then within each portfolio, again, you can see the assets that it's comprised of. All the assets have different weights. So for example, in the around the world portfolio, Marriott comprises 28% of the portfolio, while Delta Airlines, for example, only comprises 11% of the portfolio. So these portfolios are designed to allow you to get exposure to different types of asset classes over the long term. There's no fees associated with maintaining these positions, and these positions are only in a buy position, meaning you cannot short sell these portfolios. You are investing on the upside, and most of our users like to invest in these portfolios over the long term. Another way to auto invest is with Saibo. Saibo is a robot that trades for you based on your trading profile. So in order to set up Saibo, all you need is a minimum of $1,000. You click on set up Saibo, and Saibo will ask you a series of questions over 7 steps, things regarding your time horizons, your investment objectives, your loss aversion, your attitude to risk, your capital protection, your investment style, and your investment size. After you answer all these questions, Saibo will have a very good understanding of the way you trade and will start to use the wisdom of the platform to copy other traders for you on your behalf. So all you have to do is enable Saibo, and Saibo will open and close positions on its own. We recommend that you do not interfere with Saibo. Saibo is designed to teach itself over time. It's a machine learning tool where it's picking up on the wisdom of the community to help make profitable trades for you. Saibo is a set it and forget it type solution. We recommend to create a separate account when you're setting up Saibo, having money in a separate account with segregated funds so that Saibo's trades do not interfere with your own trades or with the auto copy trades. We'll get into money management a bit later in this video, but for now I just want to show you that Saibo is introducing artificial intelligence trading and making it available for our users. The last way to auto invest is called 2% CFD, and you can find it by clicking on auto invest and 2% interest CFD. This product is very straightforward. It's very similar to a savings account in a bank, except it's better because when you deposit money in a savings account with a bank, let's say for 2% for 1 year, you cannot withdraw the money beforehand without incurring any sort of fees or charges from the bank. With NAGA, however, you can invest in this product for whatever time period you want with no penalty. So for example, you can put your cash in this 2% CFD for 6 months, for example. Okay, you won't get 2%, but you'll get half the 2%, which is 1%, because you would have invested over half the time horizon. And not only that, the interest is paid every day. So you don't have to wait for 6 months or 1 year to get your interest. You can get that every day paid directly into your account. And again, you can close the position whenever you want to return the funds back into your trading account to invest it in the market if there's a big opportunity. You can just keep your cash here generating some sort of income. Or again, you can close the position and withdraw the funds to your NAGA card, which we will get into later on in this video. So that's a quick recap of how to auto invest on the platform. Now let's take a look at some of the other features on the NAGA ecosystem. If you click into your profile and then click into trading accounts, you can actually have multiple trading accounts under a single login. So before we were doing everything on my Euro account, but now we're actually logged into my Bitcoin account. If I want to go back to my Euro account, I just click here And then I can manage my trades that I have in this Euro account. If I want, I can go into my trading account and I can switch to another Euro account, or I can switch to a dollar denominated account. We have different currencies that you can choose from, including cryptocurrencies. So for example, if I have Bitcoin, I can deposit in Bitcoin, trade with Bitcoin. My P&L is going to be in Bitcoin. Everything's going to be paid in Bitcoin, and then I can withdraw with Bitcoin as well at the end. So a lot of people like having multiple accounts denominated in multiple currencies, and this is a very cool feature. Now, in order to add an account, all you have to do is click Add New Account, choose your server type. Again, NagaTrader is built on top of MetaTrader. There's interoperability between NagaTrader and MetaTrader, meaning that you can trade on NagaTrader using the MT4 or MT5 server, or additionally, you can actually trade directly from MetaTrader. So if you're a more advanced trader or somebody who's traded on MetaTrader and doesn't want to use the NagaTrader, feel free to log into your MetaTrader account and trade directly from there. Any trades that you do from MetaTrader will appear on the NagaTrader and vice versa. So again, this interoperability allows you the flexibility to choose to trade either on Naga or on MetaTrader. Give your account a name. For example, I can call this my Saibo account. Choose your currency. I'm going to create a dollar account, and then you will see my Saibo account added to this section here.